Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is February the 8th and I'm using my new Pip Snagger trading system. Now as far as I'm concerned, this Pip Snagger trading system, I've nicknamed it the Holy Grail trading system, mainly because of this goal line here. It's called the TZ indicator. I've even nicknamed that the magic indicator. Now, of course, I know there's no such thing as magic indicator and Holy Grail, but if you have a system that keeps producing 200 or more pips day in and day out, what would you call it? And also, I wanted to show you this advanced fib tool, Fib Master tool. Now just this little swing rate in here, you can catch that. Swing low, swing high, there we go. Came back actually to entry 4 here, and at that point you're trying just to get to target 1. Of course, this is the beginning of the London session in here. Over here is Asian, midnight, New York time, London, and New York is in here. And of course, on this particular day, if you were trading the London, it did hit all the way to target 10. Now for myself, I would just do the swing low because I'm to the swing high, which is up here, by the way. And then it came back, pull back to the gold line and the fib level of 61.8, which is entry 3. And it usually, not all the time, but many times will hit at least the target 2. And of course, the market, if it breaks its top, it can easily keep working its way up. Now let's see where I got in. Now when I close out the trades, I'm usually just happy. I waited for the pullback, and on this blue candle, I actually thought it was going to keep going up from there, but it decided to do one more cycle. Should have paid a little bit more attention to the magic indicator here. It was working its way down. I should have waited till right here. That's where I should have got in at. And I would have produced, especially on entry level number 1, that would have produced 21 pips. But I was impatient. I pulled the trigger, and I still turned it into a winner. Not a huge winner, but a winner nonetheless of 4 pips. And those 4 pips paid out $393. Many days I see that the Forex pairs give a lot less pips and a lot less money as opposed to futures, all these instruments down here. But anyhow, I spent the bulk of my years doing Forex, and it's hard just to switch over to only the other instruments. Dollar CAD, let's see about this one. I don't see much in a fib unless you go from here to here, and it looks like it's dying out as it's after 10 p.m. But anyhow, on this dollar CAD, let's see where I did get in at. I got in as it was going up, did one more cycle. I knew it was going to go up again. Pulled the trigger at that cursor, and I closed out just being happy. Looks like with 8 pips, and 8 pips on the dollar CAD paid $629. Keep in mind that the Pip Snagger uses Heikin-Ashi candles. This is a custom Heikin-Ashi. It's not the default one that the broker provides for you. In other words, this is a little bit better Heikin-Ashi candle. Anyhow, if you struggle using Japanese candlestick patterns, Simple. When the red candles are completed, blue, market starts to move. You can get in on this next candle, and away it goes, and you can get out at that candle, producing about 26 pips. Keep in mind, futures, there will be a lot more ticks and money to be made. Moving right along, let's get into these 30-year bonds. Keep in mind that the bonds pays only $5 a pip. Also, all of these trades were taken directly from my daily trade plan. And as you can see on this plan for today, February the 8th, 22, you can put it on pause and you can double check each and every one of these. They were all winners. Now, not all of them are winners, but if you must follow the rules within the pip snagger or whichever trading system you have, and you must get in at the beginning of the cycles, either up if you're buying or down if you're selling. And if you follow the TZ indicator and get in at the beginning of it on these, especially these last instruments that I did, they were all sells. If you catch the beginning of the cycle, you're going to make some ticks. Doesn't mean you're going to get 50 or 100 ticks, but you're going to get some ticks. And then after you pull the trigger, you must have trade management in order. Now, if you're not succeeding at trading, well, one of the big reasons you're not is mainly because you more than likely do not have a trade plan. All successful traders have some sort of a trade plan. Doesn't have to look exactly like this, but you must have a plan. Plan your trade and then trade your plan, as my mentor told me about 15 years ago. Moving right along to the next trade. And of course it happens to be this bonds. I sold it. Matter of fact, there's a Fibonacci level here. Any one of these three, from swing high to any of these three to the swing low, there's the pullback. Hit entry 2, and it should hit at least target 2. On this day, it almost hit target 5. Don't you just love this advanced fib tool? If you love Fibonacci, you will love this fib tool. Let's see where I got in at. These two little cursors, this is the one I got in at. I waited for the pullback. Could have waited a little bit more until it hit either 1 or 2, but not a big deal. Still had a winner. Closed out this trade, looks like with 31 ticks, and 31 ticks times $5 times 10 lots. That paid out on the bonds $1,550. By the way, I have a special on. If you just want the tool, I have a special price. And if you want the full course with the 30 training videos on how to use it, I also have a discounted price on that. If you want to know what that is, just get in contact with me, either Skype, email, or the old-fashioned way, pick up the phone and call me. Moving right along to the next trade, DAX 30, another one I sold. And let's see, this one didn't move a lot, but the DAX 30, I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes, because little movements, and believe me, you don't need a very big movement to make a lot. The lot sizes I'm doing, it works out to $37.50 a pip. Here it is here. Now it did go against me. Didn't worry about it too much. as the higher time frames were telling me to sell. Finally, I closed it out the trade. I was hoping it was going to break the bottom here, then here, and it just wouldn't go. I had plenty of opportunities to close it out a winner. And let's see. 60. The best way to calculate this, it does say 64, but I'm just going to take the money and divide it by 37.50. I just did the calculator and it worked out to approximately, or very, very close to 65 pips. Let's call it 65 ticks. And those 65 ticks paid $2,437. Moving right along to crude oil. This one here, I sold it. Just checking for any Fibonacci's, but didn't break the bottom here, so I can always throw it on and see what happens. Get in a habit of doing that. Let's see. Came back to entry 3, but it would not break this bottom or the ADR here. These are very strong support. But anyhow, let's see where I did get in. Got in at this cursor, did the cycle up, and when I saw it bouncing around here, I just closed it out being happy. And I was happy with 47. It has to be 47 because it pays $10 a tick. So 47 times 10 times 10 lots. That's why you see the payout of $4,700. Okay, let's move on to S&P 500. Keep in mind, S&P pays only $5 a pip. Bring in the blue box. There's the arrow. Wanted to be selling it. Drag and drop this up. See where I got in at. Went mostly sideways, and when it spiked down, I decided to close out the trade being happy with approximately 99. Approximately, or could be 98. Let's go with 98, because 98 times 5 times 10 lots, that would be pretty close. And so those 98 ticks paid out $4,875. Some days are a little bit on the tougher side to trade, as you can see here. Better to get in, as I teach within the training videos, as close to the goal line as possible. Let's move right along. NASDAQ. This one pays $20 a pip. There's the arrow, directly from my daily trade plan. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Let's see where I got in first of all. Should have waited for the pullback. Now if you had the fib tool, let's just see if that would have helped today. Swing high to swing low. And this is a good example. When price comes back to entry 4 here, it usually, and your first target is target 1. And of course, if it breaks this area of support, well, your next target is 2, 3, and 4. But it would not break it. So I did get in here, and when I saw it, I said to heck with it. I had over 200 pips for today, so I was basically happy. So in other words, I was happy with let's see, ignore the last 2 digits, the 59. So that's looks like 28 and change. And those 28 and change ticks ended up paying, remember it's $20 a pip, paid out $5,740. So another great day of trading using my pip snagger. Today's total pips and ticks turned out to be, as I said, over 200. It came out to be 281, and those 281 pips paid out $20,324. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Pip Snagger, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so, all you have to do is look right below this video. It's my Pip Snagger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market, and this TZ indicator will help a lot. My system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Included are a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus stuff with a lot of education to help you succeed at trading. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 50 training videos. Now you can put the video on pause here, read all the different ways here. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, again, simple. All you got to do is send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I do prefer Skype, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Remember, you just have to click on here, and we will have a connection, providing your computer is a Windows 10. And so I'll give you some tips and tricks and answer your questions. And keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that's just about the end of this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.